Imagine a computer that solves in minutes what today's fastest supercomputer couldn't finish in a billion years. Imagine typing an email just by thinking it. Imagine a robot that learns to walk the same way a toddler does by simply trying, falling, and trying again. This might sound like science fiction, but these technologies are already being developed right now, and some experts believe the next decade will bring more technological change than the last 50 years combined. Today we're exploring the future technology that will change everything and why the future may arrive much sooner than most people expect. Let's begin. Quantum computing sounds complicated, but the idea behind it is simple. Your laptop stores information as ones and zeros, on or off. That's every computer you've ever used. Quantum computers break that rule entirely. Using something called a qubit, they can exist as a 1, a 0, or both at once, which means they can explore millions of possibilities at the same time instead of one at a time. That's not just a faster computer. That's a different kind of thinking machine. Future applications include designing new drugs by simulating molecules atom by atom, building batteries that charge in minutes instead of hours, and solving optimization problems that regular computers simply can't touch. Many experts believe quantum computing could unlock discoveries we can't even imagine today. But intelligence isn't only expanding inside machines, it's starting to connect directly to the human brain. Brain-computer interfaces read your brain's electrical activity and translate it into digital commands. No keyboard, no mouse, no voice, just thought. Early versions are already letting people who've lost the ability to move or speak control a cursor, type messages, and communicate again purely with their mind. Future versions could go much further. Imagine controlling devices, drafting messages, or interacting with AI assistants directly through thought. No typing required. It's still early, and the questions around privacy are enormous, but the underlying technology is real and it's advancing fast. Artificial intelligence itself is evolving too. What we've seen so far may be just the beginning. Future AI systems won't simply answer questions. They'll complete tasks, manage projects, conduct research, and solve problems independently. Imagine a digital assistant that checks your calendar, reschedules conflicts, books your flights, drafts your emails, and only comes back to you for the one decision that actually needs a human. This is already showing up in coding, where AI agents build, test, and fix software on their own. It's showing up in research, where an AI can be handed a broad question and return hours later with a fully structured report. This is one of the biggest examples of future technology that will change everything, because it shifts AI from a tool you operate into something closer to a coworker you delegate to. But perhaps the most surprising breakthroughs are happening inside laboratories, and not the kind you'd expect. Scientists can now grow real meat, actual muscle and fat cells in a bioreactor without raising or slaughtering a single animal. That same idea is being pointed at something even bigger: organs. Researchers are developing lab-grown kidneys, livers, and hearts built from a patient's own cells, which could mean the end of organ transplant waiting lists altogether. The same approach is being used for materials too. Leather grown from mushroom roots, diamonds grown in weeks instead of a billion years underground. We're moving from extracting resources from the world to growing exactly what we need, with a fraction of the waste. Of course, none of this works without power, and that's exactly where the next breakthrough comes in. Your phone, your laptop, your electric car, they all run on lithium-ion batteries, and that technology has real limits. It charges slowly, it degrades over time, and in rare cases it can catch fire. Solid-state batteries fix this by replacing the liquid inside with a solid material. The result is charging times measured in minutes, roughly double the energy density, and a much lower fire risk. Multiple major automakers are already aiming to bring this technology to production vehicles within the next few years, and when that happens, it won't just improve cars, it'll improve phones, drones, home energy storage, and the entire push toward renewable power. If you're fascinated by future innovations and want more videos exploring AI, robotics, futuristic breakthroughs and where technology is really headed, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss what's next. For years, robots have been great at one thing, repeating the exact same motion in a controlled factory setting. What they've been terrible at is the real-world, messy, unpredictable, full of stairs and spilled coffee and doors that don't open the way you expect. That's changing fast. A new generation of robots is being trained less like traditional machines and more like the AI systems you've probably used, fed massive amounts of real-world video and simulation data, then left to figure out balance and movement almost the way a child learns to walk. The result is robots that adapt on the fly, recover their balance when they trip, and navigate spaces that were never designed for them. This matters far beyond factories. Think elder care, robots helping someone stay independent in their own home. Think disaster response, robots entering collapsed buildings where sending a human would be too dangerous. The bottleneck was never really motors and metal. It was intelligence. And that bottleneck is finally breaking. And perhaps the biggest shift of all is happening inside our own cells. For most of human history, aging has been treated as inevitable. Something to manage, not something to fix. That assumption is starting to crack. Scientists have identified specific cellular processes that drive aging, and in animal studies they've already reversed some of them, restoring younger cell function in old mice and even reversing signs of aging in specific organs. Human trials are already underway. Nobody serious is promising immortality, but the realistic goal many researchers are chasing is compressing the unhealthy years at the end of life, so more of us stay genuinely healthy for much longer. If even part of this research holds up in humans, it won't just change medicine. It'll change how we think about careers, retirement, and every long-term plan built on the assumption of how much time we have. From quantum computers and brain-computer interfaces to autonomous AI, lab-grown biology, next-generation batteries, adaptive robots, and the science of aging itself, we've explored some of the most exciting examples of future technology that will change everything. What's remarkable is that none of these are distant dreams. They're already being built today. But here's the question that keeps researchers thinking late into the night. What happens when all of this converges? What happens when an AI agent is running on a quantum-powered brain interface, controlling a robot body, while your own cells are being edited to keep up? That's not a hypothetical. That's a conversation some very serious people are already having. And in the next video, we're going to walk through the one technology combination experts quietly admit could be the most disruptive of all of them, and why some are already calling it a bigger turning point than the internet itself. You're not going to want to miss that one. Until next time, stay curious and keep looking ahead, because the future is arriving faster than anyone expected.